Grinding this album shit, man. Start getting deep. Start realizing that you in way too deep. You are realizing that you really don't got no money for real.
Now my head in my work, and it's like going purse. Gotta buy my merch. I got water but gas on. Gotta learn how to.
No Peace Without Hope is just a statement that says we can't achieve what we want as a world, as a community, as a family, as a person, if we don't have any hope. On the road, man. Getting shit done, getting work done. You know what I'm saying? Another day, another dollar. No Peace Without Hope on the way. We put in a lot of work, man. We got a lot of shit to do. I was just getting shocked,
My dick heavy. You gotta see that white one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's it.
It came out great, man. Actually, like after I saw it, I'm like, man, it's G check mark.
These ours too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember we ended up getting
you know that white on white ended up being dynamite, man.
Okay, yeah, let me see that.
It's got a cool. I think it's on the bottom of that one, maybe.
Tags on them, I'm speeding. I got close still with the tags on them, I'm leaking. I got hoes that wanna smash on me, they cheat.
Donte is a multifaceted individual. I'm involved in many endeavors, many internal endeavors. I try not to put my hand in too many different activities at one time, but I'm very politically invested, I'm very spiritually invested, and I just so happen to have the ability to create music.
The concrete jungle, we just rolled dice when we was eating cereal with water, so
Man, for real. Surgery. Everything costs money, bro.
I swear to
that's
God.
That's why artists don't be successful, bro. Cause everything costs motherfucking money. And it costs a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
So you really gotta like be dedicated to this shit. Like you can't have no females that you spending all your money on. You can't have no other expense for real. Besides livelihood and music. I so happen to have the ability to allow people to feel my emotions. So I'm a person first, I'm a man, I guess second, and third, I'm an artist. I say I'm a person first because that connects me with humanity, like in the spectrum of, you know, us being all here together. You know, we all have, man or woman, have a root agreement, you know, like a root similarity, which is we all want to be loved, we all want to love, we're all trying to find our way out of this thing, or our way through it rather. I wouldn't say out of it, but our way through life. So that's the difference between a person and a man. A man is just the role that I play in a duality, right? It's just the split in the universe that we live in. It's one side of the coin, heads or tails. You know, I happen to be on one side of that coin, but I'm still on the coin, and that coin is humanity, which means me a person.
I'm done speaking about how another nigga ain't moving right. That's pussy when I can just cut him up. Yeah. I want the world for people I've been around, but if they don't want the shit for themselves, then tell me who am I to try to get it?
Everybody doing their thing right now on social media, right? Like it's an expansion in every facet of entrepreneurship or business right now. Like whether that's an artist, which, you know, artists kind of been oversaturated lane, but everybody got like a food company, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a food page, everybody, you know, doing some type of e-trade, everybody's a videographer, everybody's a photographer. Like everybody is getting into their independent bag, you know what I'm saying? They stepping into a lane where, you know, the government is not necessarily regulating, you know, their funds or their means to be able to provide for themselves, right? They're doing it on their own. None of y'all is doing this. None of y'all got this package that we just, you know what I'm saying, put together, man. This is gonna change how y'all promote y'all music. Facts. Factual. It's gonna change how everybody promotes their
And it's
music.
$17,000 per video. So 17
Per video.
Per video, so 17 times 16.
Yes.
He just dropped like 300.
Actually, that means
Get your money up.
it won't change the way that you guys promote your music because you can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
I honestly believe the ceiling of my career to be just as vast and outrageous as Michael Jackson's career. The way that I prepare for that is by sacrificing. By sacrificing the things that people feel like are normal parts of life for the energy that I need to put into the craft that I'm operating in. Ask any of my friends, I'm the guy who's like, all right, nah, y'all can go ahead, I'ma chill and make some music, you know? It's really about sacrifice, it's deep sacrifice. Like, I've been homeless for this, like literally multiple times, like sleeping on a concrete floor, on a concrete ground, cold, you know? Like, I've sacrificed so much, you know, for this. And like, you know, a sacrifice isn't necessarily gonna guarantee you success, but what it's going to do is give you it's going to prove the ethic behind what you're doing. Like, I'm proving to myself, you know, that I want this thing more than anything else.
I'm still breathing, so even when it hurts, it ain't no grieving. I know that things could be worse, although they ain't easy. It be my people hurt me the worst, I couldn't believe it. Had to let my demons coerce me, I could've got revenge, and I'm not gonna pretend.
My role, or the role that growing up in the city plays in the music that I make it's actually pretty unique because our city, Detroit, has a sound, right? It's a certain style of music that's engraved into the culture of our city. It's brought up around that because that's what you face when you come up in Detroit. You face, you know, the drugs, the women, right? You face the overall aura of just, you know, a young urban kid trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? That intensity, that grind, that desire for more, you know, that yearn for luxury. Like, we face that, you know. But also, you know, growing up in the city, you know, and the way that I grew up in the city, like, my mom tried to keep me sheltered. She tried to keep me in a stable environment. Like, I got a multi-perspective of growing up in Detroit. Like, I know it from more than one side. So it plays a hell of a role in who I am as an artist. From the grunge and the grit, right? And the intensity of being in the streets. And then from just the smooth passion, like euphoric feel of understanding music from a perspective of being from a musical family that was raised in church, like a Motown feel, you know? I feel like I put that together.
Yeah. Look at this studio.
Yep.
That green screen, $7 million.
$7 million just for the green screen.
It's like 30K.
He caps not,
This was
bro.
like cheaper, so this was only like 30 grand.
Bro, this
Camera right here was $500,000.
This light costs more than my chain. Look at it.
This is
Okay.
light too.
That's
this is
really light,
This
bro.
light is like $7 million.
Yeah. I know. I seen that one on Amazon. I had like my pops and my mom was like Joe Jackson almost, like forcing us to sing. Like, you sing, you harmonize, or you getting a whooping type of deal. So like, I was forced into artistry, even though it was something that I still loved as a child, right? I was forced into it.
I know they judge, they talk about me, they only run their mouth. But I can't be another nigga 30 without 100,000. I don't think I can take it.
5 hours on one song, damn near. Started playing basketball, but when basketball wasn't working out for me because I was not good in school, I was getting into fights, I was getting kicked out like on a regular basis. You know, I was being bad in school, so I couldn't play basketball without good grades. Then I linked back to my roots. I had so much gospel music, Michael Jackson, R&B inside of me from growing up as a child that's just was my comfort zone. That's what I linked back on. And I decided, like, my 12th grade year of high school, when I You know, my coach told me, if you get suspended one more time, I can't have you on the team, bro. You just can't. It's not gonna work. I got suspended again for fighting. And I'm like, I'm just about to start music.
But I'm scamming now. My Maria relied on EBT, but we ain't famished now. I used to want respect as a man, but I demand it now. Devil got me dueling with my demons. I'm a man of God. Stand up, nigga. I stand out. These niggas camouflage. I just crushed my ribs trying to get that out. Let me hear it. Fuck. Fuck. All right.
I'm very, very inspired by Michael Jackson. Like, and that's not like what you might think the average city nigga would say, or the street dude or whatever, you know. But like I said before, I'm like a lot of that in one. I'm very inspired by Michael Jackson amongst other artists, but Michael Jackson is number one. It's just because over everything, like when I combine his musicality and everything, the number one thing is his passion. Like I feel like I can feel him through any song.
Anything to say about it?
I fucking hurt my ribs, bro. I ran out of breath and I kept trying to squeeze it, bro. And I hurt my ribs and my kidney something, dog.
Legacy, 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 legacy. It's about to slow grind now. Who ahead of me? Jealousy, oh jealousy. All up in your head, these niggas question me.
Over any of that, I'm just inspired by my life. Like I feel like that's where the best art comes from. Like me just, you know, taking a step back from what I'm going through and putting those headphones on, getting in front of that microphone and trying to rawly and purely identify with what the beat is saying to me and trying to have a conversation with that beat for the audience, right? That's the most inspiring thing for me, is just my life. Like I want you to feel me. I want you to feel like you're inside of the song. I want you to feel like you know me when I'm talking on the instrumental.
Cause I know how I feel to be alone. I can't confide inside this world cause it's too cold. I know it ain't no peace without no hope. You sell it for more when you gotta buy your soul.
I want to change the landscape of music. I'm going to change the landscape of music. I'm going to change the landscape of music as we know it. And I'm going to change the way that people listen. So if they're going to expect anything, they're going to expect something new, something different, something that's unconventional.
More when you gotta buy your soul. Now listen to this bitch.
Okay.
Oh, you gon' hate me for the truth. It's like we all finding ourselves, but they gon' judge me for it though. Judge me for being honest, for being free. That hurt. Fuck the tyrants and the tyranny. I live up by the laws and that's spiritually. I know that I'm flawed, I let my spirit speak. I paid to hit the broad and did it miserably. Cause I know how I feel to be alone. I can't confide inside this well cause it's too cold.
So no peace without hope is like, it represents the spiritual aspect of me knowing that peace is what everybody strives for. Right? And because we all want peace at the end of the day, that's the commonality in every single person in the world. We all want peace. We all want to not worry. The way to peace is hope. You have to have hope before you can have peace, right? If we don't see past the now, if we don't see beyond the restrictions, the oppression, if we don't see beyond the tyranny, if we don't see beyond the money and the facade of things, the cars, the clothes, if we don't see beyond those things, will never be able to completely be free. And from that, I came up with the title, No Peace Without Hope. I wasn't supposed to be who I am right now and where I am right now. The odds were against me, stacked 100%. And it's not even that I'm some grand major success according to the standard of the world, but it's because I'm happy. I feel like I'm successful, right? I'm living my best life. I'm not worried about tomorrow. I'm not worried about yesterday. I'm not worried about what I don't have. I'm just embracing every moment. I'm embracing the days that I spend with my manager. I'm embracing the days that I spend with my family. I'm embracing the fact that I'm getting out of the mud, off of the ground, and I have a great video man, a video team. Like, I'm embracing the things around me because things are going to change. They're going to get progressive, you know, and for better or for worse. But I'm going to be grateful for what I have in the moment that I am. And I feel like with that mindset, I feel like I can die today and my legacy will be concrete. I'm not looking for anything, and I'm not looking to gain or lose anything. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to stay focused and be grateful for the time and the space that I'm in. So that's my message, is be grateful. Find optimism in the things that seem like nothing, right? In the hard times, and everything will be okay. Everything will work itself out. Everything, your life won't be a race. It'll be an enjoyment and a incremental fulfillment by each minute progression.
I can't confide inside this well cause it's too cold. I know it ain't no peace without no hope. Selling for more when you gotta buy your soul. With paper money, got these demons that took control. Human traffic, they take babies out of their home. And hide the news and people acting like they don't know.